Today I'm talking about Warhammer 40K Mechanicus. I hope I say that correctly. So the Warhammer 40K series is a very popular series, especially in like role-playing games, the board and dice type. And it's also got a long comic history as well. There are a lot of true heavy fans into the Warhammer 40K universe, and there's even obviously a normal Warhammer universe as well. And throughout the years, we've seen a few games come and go, which are very cool. We've seen some cosplays, especially on the Space Marines, and I think it's started getting a really good following, especially these last couple of years. I'm also always very excited to see new games about this universe because it's really interesting. It's got some cool concepts and some cool factions to it as well. And Mechanicus is one of the newer games. Even though it was released on PC a while ago, it is now out on consoles, and you can play it on PS4, on Xbox One, and on the Switch. It's a turn-based kind of action RPG game where the gameplay itself is like a tile-based, turn-based movements where, depending on your character's initiative, you take turns moving and taking action, and then obviously your enemies also take actions. In between those combats, it is kind of like you move from room to room on a top-down view, exploring old mines and old relic sites. And every room has kind of an event where you can choose what to do. And then depending on the outcome, sometimes it can lead to battle, sometimes you can get rewards, other times obviously you can get hit with penalties. So you take control of the Imperium, which is the race of advanced technology warfare people, and they are also called the Adeptus Mechanicus. Like I said again, I hope I say that all correctly. It's quite tongue twisters, all these different factions and races that this universe has. So this race is basically an advanced human race that's become more machine, and with that, so they're kind of cyborgs, but with that they do improvements to numb down the weak human elements. But they've got this immense hunger for knowledge and research and to understand stuff. So that is what the story is about them discovering this new location and this old race that has since been forgotten, and no one really knows about them, and they just want to start learning about this race, and obviously everything goes to hell. So yeah, it's very cool. In between your hero characters, you level up and you can attach equipment to them. You can choose what weapons they take to battle, which can have vast different outtakes on the types of battles you get engaged with. Then you get kind of your cannon fodder units that you get a few from depending on how many you deploy in your mission. But yeah, they are basically there to take the brunt of the attacks and kind of just to help your normal adepts, if you want to call them that, not to die in combat. So yeah, I think it's a really cool game. I hope that we get further DLCs with it. The first DLC that was released, called Heretic, is with the console version, so it's always a bonus, when you get something extra with the base game. But yeah, if you do love turn-based games, this is one surely to check out. If you are a Warhammer 40K fan, then most certainly you've checked this out already. It's really interesting. It's cool for an indie, not a AAA release, but like an indie type of release. Check it out, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. Cheers.